What is going on, everybody? This is Justin Martinez, aka Jay the Sports Dude, coming to you all live from San Antonio, Texas. 1 second. Yes, that is right, folks. I am still in the Lone Star State. Had some stuff come up. Had to reschedule my flight, but I will be back in Cruces mañana. That actually will affect tomorrow's live stream. I'm going to be getting back there late at night, so I will have to cancel the stream. I don't know why I'm so out of breath right now. 1 second. Yes. So the stream will have to get canceled for tomorrow, unfortunately, but we are still back at it tonight with another game. This is the, oh my gosh, we played a lot of games so far, guys. Game number 22 for the Aggies of New Mexico, as they are an expansion squad in a 30-game season on NBA 2K20. They're currently 14-7 at the moment, and they're going up against the Hornets of Charlotte. Let's take a quick look at last night's game. It was a pretty close one for a while, but the Portland Trailblazers ended up winning 96-87. Dame with 30 points, Melo with 15, and then Jabari with 23. In the way, a quick look at the rest of the stats. There we go. For those wondering. Alrighty. So that sets us up with tonight's contest, folks, which is a game against the Hornets. As I said, let's take a quick look at the matchup here. AJ Harris versus Terry Rozier III. Jabari Rice versus Malik Monk. Trevelin Queen versus Nicholas Batum. Johnny McCants versus PJ Washington. And Ivan Adekoechea versus DeMarcus Cousins, who actually was a signing in the game here. So, not normal, not actually on the Hornets, but in this game, he is. So let's take a quick look at the jerseys. The road black jerseys, the alternate threads for New Mexico State. And then for the Hornets, it is the white jerseys with teal and purple. I actually really like those jerseys. I like their old ones better with the pinstripe and stuff, but still, those colors are cool. So let's go ahead and get into it then, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hit start here. Turn on the volume. Sorry, guys. This seems a little bit rushed. I'm out of breath and all this stuff. I had some stuff that I was working on and had to run over here, run downstairs, pick up this chair, run upstairs, and then immediately click start. That's why I was so out of breath at first. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good day so far. I've been having a good day, man. Another day back home. Before I leave, again, I thought I was going to leave today, but had some stuff come up. I needed to get some, needed to go see my primary doctor here, and it caused me to miss my flight, so had to reschedule it. No big deal. I'm working from home anyways, but I will be back in Cruces mañana. Let's put this in Tesla mode. Spectator mode, so that way we can just watch it. Game time. Oh, already a turnover. Malik Monk, no good with the bucket. I really like this court that the Hornets have with the hive type of texture. That's sick. Yeah, I like this a lot. Got on another Texas thread, this time a jersey, a basketball jersey. Got a lot of Texas gear here at home. Again, I didn't think to pack clothes for this live stream when I was packing to come home. So I have to wear a lot of the stuff that's already here. And it legitimately is about 80% Texas gear. So that's what we're rolling with, and one for Batum. Nicholas Batum, been on the Hornets for a minute now. Ever since he got paid a pretty penny by the Hornets. I'm surprised they never tried. I'm sure they tried to deal him to get up that contract, but I want to say this is his last year of the contract. I think he's on an expiring deal, so might as well keep him. Tough take by Trev, no good. Episode 2 of Stray Shooter is out on our YouTube channel, also on LC Sun News, although I recommend watching it here on the YouTube channel. Like I said before, really I've been saying it all week, we did have some audio problems on my end. So what I went ahead and I did is I put subtitles for all of my parts throughout the entire video. Wow, Batum is scorching right now. So I did put subtitles for all of my parts, so because there's certain parts of the video where it's hard to know what I'm saying. So hopefully that helps. I was not able to do that on Presto, which is what we use for our Las Cruces Sun News website. So if you want to use the subtitles, I recommend watching it here. It should be the most recent video that we have. It is the most recent video. And it's already doing well. I think it's got about 60 some views, good amount of likes. This one was with Evan Gilliard and was probably my favorite interview that I've done since I got the job here. Really, really fun stuff. So if y'all could check that out, I appreciate it. If you could leave a like on it, if you could subscribe here, we're trying to build this channel. That's what we're doing around here, folks. AJ Harris gets blocked. DeMarcus Cousins is actually a good fit for this Charlotte team. They got cash to spend. He can come in and be one of the top guys. They really didn't have an above average. I mean, I guess Zeller is an above average center, but they didn't have anything crazy. He's more of a backup guy. Yeah, I could see this happening in real life. Terry, no good. They paid Terry Rozier. I don't really know what type of season he was having. I don't think it was anything great because I know Devontae Graham was the real standout guard this year for the Hornets. He was putting up crazy numbers. I mean, I saw him play plenty of times at Kansas because UT alum, so got to see those Big 12 matchups. I figured he was going to be able to carve out a career in the NBA, but I really was not expecting just his numbers to spike. He was shooting ridiculously well, especially in the early part of the season from deep. Kind of cooled down the second half. But, yeah, good player. Not very young because he was a 4-year guy at Kansas, but still I think like 25, 26. I'm sorry, not 26, like 24. Because 22, yeah, it was like 24. Real good sophomore season. Ooh, getting blocked. Good D by Vaughn. The point center takes it and makes it. Tie ball game, folks. Tie game so far. So for those who did watch the Stray Shooter episodes, you guys already know by now. But Evan went ahead and nominated Bryce and Tennessee for, oh my gosh, for the next episode. I'm still not sure what I want to do with that. If I want to put them on the same call and kind of just split the, I watch 2 highlights or 2 plays on each of them for the first segment. I don't know how I want to do that. I'm thinking, honestly, give them each their own episode and just do a double upload this week. So I'll release them the same day, Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. But one episode separately for Bryce, one separately for Tennessee. Just because I've written an article on them together. I've had them on the podcast together. I kind of want to just I kind of want to just let them have their own thing, Stephen M, appreciate you for joining. I believe this is, you always comment on the stray shooter and straight shooter episode, so I appreciate you for all the feedback. He says, any news on Jaquan Scott? No news on Jaquan Scott. The most recent transfer news was that Marco Morency was considering New Mexico State. He was in New Mexico State was in his final three, but he ended up going with Louisiana Monroe on Monday. So that was the most recent thing in terms of news for the transfer class. Nothing on Jaquan Scott though. Haven't heard anything about that. William McNair from deep, no good. I'm surprised he's shooting that. But yeah, really appreciate all the. I know you've been commenting on our videos for a long time, so thank you for that. Tomb with the rip, racing down the court and one. The Tomb is hooping right now. Didn't he start coming off the bench in real life? I feel like they put Bridges in there and PJ. Two really good young players. Miles Bridges, PJ Washington. I feel like they do have him coming off the bench. I guess he was starting here in this game. Good find. Evan with the layup. Steven says, I'm a charter member of the saloon. Yes, sir. Next season, we'll actually make Straight Shooter a video format very similar to Stray Shooter. And I'm planning for this. Even if I got to pay for it on my own, I'm trying to get the approval from our budget to where they can pay for it. But either way, I'm going to get a green screen, put it behind me, and I'm actually going to have like a saloon background and everything. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I really just want to make a switch to video content. I think people engage with it a lot better. So far, our views for Stray Shooter have been a lot better than Straight Shooter. And we've been publishing this one on this channel, which only has 26 subscribers, and it's already getting more views than our main channel, which has like 1.6K. So I think people really like video content. I've had people ask me already if I could make the switch to it. So that's what we're going to do next season. It should be fun. I've been trying to figure out this thing. For some reason, the first comment from Steven here shows up on the screen. Like I'm watching it on my TV and I can see it underneath where my camera is. But like the second comment doesn't show up for some reason. I have to actually look down at my laptop, which is down here. So I don't know why it's doing that. Good finish. I would like for them to just all show up here on the screen for me, so I don't have to keep going like this every time, you know. Graham with the ball. Good rip by Clayton. Is he going to find him? There you go. Free J. But yeah, regardless of what I do, I'm looking forward to interviewing Bryce in Tennessee for next episode. It's always fun talking to them. Two guys who are actually really well spoken, handle the media really well because they had their own sports podcast for a while. So, yeah, that's why I had no problem having them co-host a straight shooter episode last season. They handled it super well. Honestly, they handled it better than I did. Like they are just very, very composed when they're doing that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun to have them on this next episode of Straight Shooter. Again, still don't know if I want to just do a double upload next week where I give one episode for Bryce, one episode for Tennessee, or if I want to put them on the same video call. We'll see. You guys can let me know what you think. NMSU 22, Charlotte 20 at the end of quarter number 1. Good game so far. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. I am still in Texas. I had some stuff come up where I had to cancel my flight. Nothing bad. Family's good and everything, but I did have to stay today. But I'm heading back tomorrow to Cruces. I will be getting there late at night though, so there won't be a live stream tomorrow night. We'll start back up the next day, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, the usual. Is that Jonathan Isaac on the bench? I'm sorry, I know y'all don't like when I pause it, but is that Jonathan Isaac on the bench? No, right? Oh, it's Jalen McDaniels. Okay, he looked a lot like Jonathan Isaac. For a second, the Orlando Magic small forward, I was like, there's no way they made that trade. That would be crazy. They already have enough small forwards, you know? But that would have been crazy. I like Jonathan Isaac's game a lot. One of my favorite young players. Good pull-up by Clayton. 24-22. That's fine. Miles Bridges, man. Athleticism off the charts, can just jump out the gym. I don't know who I like better between him and PJ Washington. I don't know. I think I would rather have. I would take the risk on. I would take the risk on PJ Washington. I think he has a higher ceiling because of his range. He can actually shoot pretty well. While Miles is more of a finisher at the rim, but they're both two good young guys for him. Still got Devontae, like I was saying, Malik Monk. Still waiting to see if he can really break out. I thought he was going to have the season that Devontae Graham had this year for the Hornets. Like, if I had to pick a guard to break out for this year between Graham, Monk, and Rozier, I would have picked Monk. Figured he was going to get plenty of shots with Kemba gone, but just hasn't really put it together yet. Not consistently. He's had his moments. He had a really good game winner this year for him. I forget against who. But he's had his moments, just can't put it together for a full year yet. And won by Graham. Yeah, shout out to this guy, man. You can tell he put in a lot of work the offseason going from freshman or rookie to sophomore year. Numbers just skyrocketed. Shizzy B with the ball. Sean Buchanan gets it to Bari. There we go. No, Sean! There you go. Way to get that offensive board. Aggies only down 1. Is that is that Willie? Willie Hernan Gomez? I think Wancho is on the Timberwolves now, right? He was a part of that what was it? The trade with the 3-team trade with the Nuggets, I think, and got him to Minnesota. I get both of them confused. But did you call glass though, Jabari? Oh my gosh. Throws up a prayer and it is answered. Aggies on top. Good shot. Nice floater. 1 for 8 so far. Jeez. What is Rozier getting paid? Is he almost at 20 mil? I feel like he's at about 17 or 18. I might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, he's at a little under 19. Yeah, it's not that I have anything against Terry. I get that the Hornets aren't going to be able to bring in big free agents, so you kind of got to overpay if you're Charlotte. Um, but yeah, I'm not sold on Terry. I think he's still a solid guy. Not very efficient shooting wise, though. Oh, my bad. Let me guess. AJ Harris. Let me look at the screen over here. Yep. It happens once a game, guys, at least. AJ Harris will throw a lob to Jabari Rice. I don't know why that's a thing. It's not a thing in real life. Sorry for missing that, by the way. I have just work stuff. It's always work stuff. So every now and then I have to check my phone. Good take, and one. And one by Jabari Rice. Good find. PJ Washington, one of the better debut games that I can remember. He went crazy his first game. I think he went like 5 for 5 from three or something like that. It might not have been five, but it was perfect from three. 5 or 6, something like that. Good take. Haven't seen a lot of DeMarcus here. There's a chance. 3 ball, yes sir. I wish DeMarcus Cousins nothing but the best, man. I feel bad because I'm a Warriors fan, so yeah, Jabbar needs to chill. So yeah, when he came to Golden State, I was hoping to get him a ring, but it's just super unfortunate, man. All these injuries. You hate for any player to do that. I know he's a pretty polarizing player. A lot of guys either like him or they don't. But even if you don't like the guy, you don't wish those injuries upon him. And then it looked like he could have gotten a ring in LA, but hurt again, gets waived. Rattles in. So I don't know what's next for him. I think it's a team like Charlotte. I think it's a team that that can afford to just, throw some money at him and see what happens. It won't be a lot of money, but I could see Charlotte getting him. I could see. Let's see what other teams are there that could take him. Kind of just going through the list of them right now. Let's see real quick. Let's look into this. Because immediately I'm thinking like the Hawks, but I know they just got Capella. Let's see. Milwaukee, nah. Toronto, no. Boston, no. Miami, no. Indiana, no. Philly, no. Brooklyn, no. Orlando, no. Washington, no. Charlotte, yes. Well, New York, obviously, because New York will pay any guy that was good and is a little bit past his prime. They'll pay him. So I can see Charlotte, New York. I can't see Cleveland because they just got Drummond. Okay, so I can see Detroit. You know, because they got rid of Drummond. He's in Cleveland now. I could see Houston. If Houston finds out that the small ball lineup doesn't work and they can get him for cheap. That's about it, though. Yeah, I can't see much more. Yep. Charlotte has broken this game open. Absolutely needed that one. But yeah, I'm hoping the best for Boogie. Monk. Hey, when he gets hot, he is dangerous. It's just consistency for him. Let's go Tennessee. For some reason, I'm always tempted to say Terrell Owens. But obviously, that is not Terrell Owens. The rip, you're not catching him. Too quick, man. Too quick. I put him up there with the quickest guys in the league. With Westbrook, with De'Aaron Fox, got Terry Rozier. Good find. And one. No good, though. Free throws. Yeah, I'll put Terry Rozier up there. No good. I don't know who the fastest guy in the league is. To me, it's between Fox and Westbrook. I'm still giving the edge to Westbrook just because he's been that guy for a while now. But Fox is a blur on the court. An absolute blur. Let's go, Bryce. Good take. Can't get it to drop. The Hornets are just piling it on. This is surprising. I'm expecting a comeback. I don't see how they're going to lose by this much to Charlotte. Second half. Second half, boys. That's where the Aggies make their move. Oh, no. Green light. The Charlotte Hornets with a 57-39 lead over the New Mexico State Aggies. Look, I know any NBA team would be beating the Aggies by this much. More, actually, in real life. But in this, video game season, this is a team the Aggies should be beating. I mean, they're 17-4 or something like that this season. Outshot, out-rebounded. Wow. Yeah, that's tough. Tough, tough, tough. Just a quick look at the statistics from halftime. Terry Rozier, as I was saying that I'm not a believer in Terry Rozier. This guy's got 16 and 5. Really good performance so far. 6 for 13 shooting. That's decent. Batum, 12 and 6. He started off hot. I think had the first 5 points, and then Monk with 8. Evan Gilliard, 8 points. 4 for 4 shooting. Wow. Yeah, he hasn't done too much off the bench. I mean, he's been doing good because he doesn't get a lot of playing time. So 8 points already is pretty good. Gone 8 and 4. That's where we're at halftime. 2 more quarters as the Aggies try to erase a shocking deficit. They currently trail 57-39. That's insane. All right, third quarter, get it to single digits. That's the goal, folks. I still think they can win this game. I still think they can win. Let's go, Jabari. No, it's not the way to do it. I've been seeing that a lot more traction is being made, a lot more momentum in the attempt to bring back the NBA season. Fingers crossed that happens. I don't even care if there's no fans at this point. Obviously, safety of the players comes first, but if they feel like it's a good move, man, I'm all for it. I miss basketball so much. And I want to see who wins the championship. It's going to be weird if there's just an asterisk mark on this whole season. I'm assuming it's the Lakers. As of right now, my pick was Lakers versus Bucks, and then Lakers in 6. I don't know. I had the Clippers at the beginning of the year, but there's just a shocking amount of drama on that team with all the load management. The rest of the team felt like Kawhi and Paul George were getting unfair treatment. Well, not unfair, but special treatment, which is unfair to them. Which they have been getting that. Yeah, that was surprising. I would have guessed that if one of the teams would have had to have gone off to a slow start between the Lakers and the Clippers, it would have been the Lakers. Just because we've seen that with LeBron, like when he went to Miami, they had a slow start, wide open. But they hit the ground running. They really hit the ground running. Good take. Blowout game so far, folks. Let me see. Let me check the statistics on our latest episode of Stray Shooter. See how that's been going. Again, it is out here on the YouTube channel. I recommend you guys watch it here instead of goodbye Trey. I recommend you guys watch it here instead of the Sun News website, just because here on YouTube it will have subtitles. We had some audio problems on my end. Not the whole time, but there were some parts where it was hard to know what I was saying, so I went in and I put subtitles for all of my lines. But yeah, I think we're at about 50 views, 7 likes. That's solid, man. Considering it's been like 6 hours. If we get to 100 within the first 24 hours, that's a huge success to me, which we did for the first episode. So hopefully we can do that again. Pull up, yes sir. All right, he's heating up. Is he gonna be the guy to will the Aggies back into this? Didn't see a lot of him that first half. He's got 10 now. Guys, I have not yawned yet. Nice find. Beautiful find. I have not yawned yet, guys. For those who have been following these live streams, for some reason, once the camera turns on, I just instantly start yawning. I don't know why. I don't yawn once it's over. I don't yawn before it, but maybe it's just sitting here that makes me do it. No way. Okay, I was going to say. That was a heat check. He was 6 for 8 before that. He's been shooting really well. But yeah, the goal is to not yawn for an entire game. And we have made it past halftime for the first time ever. Lead is back up to 13, folks. Pass to Terrell. Got AJ with the ball here now. Is that a pull-up? No good. Oh, man. You just have to get out of the way, AJ. There's nothing you can do. That is a big human right there. There's no stopping him at that point. Free throw's no good, though. Oh, man. I just haven't been able to get it going yet. Oh, no. That's all you can do if you're Evan. Like, that's as good of a defensive play as you can make. He stayed on his jersey. He got a clean contest, but this is the size. Not much you can do. Don't go up. Don't do it. you know it's going to happen. Devontae, good block by Will. Will McNair. For those sort of coming in and out of the video, if you guys want to watch the full version of this, it'll be already uploaded as soon as this live stream is over. It won't show on videos if you just go to the main page of my channel. It won't do that for the next 24 hours, but what you can do is you can click on videos, and then right next to the videos tab, which is in bold, it'll say like a little drop box. There will be upload. I think one of them is live stream, and you click on that one, and that's where you can find this video. So you can go back and watch it right away after this if you guys want to, if you missed anything. number's been going down. Wow. He was averaging 3.1. That's insane. That's actually insane. Tough, man. Tough. Free J going at the rim with authority. Battery's dying over here on this laptop. Give me 1 second while I plug this in. Oh, man. Long day today, folks. Long day. Uh-oh. Yeah, you gotta switch back. Why are you leaving Evan on him? Got lucky there. Dodged bullet. Finds Clayton. Finds Will and gets the bucket. 12-point game. All right. Hey, single digits. Heading into the fourth. That is what the team is aiming for right now. Straight up. I didn't see much of a foul there, folks. Maybe he was in the restricted area, but I mean, even then, he was straight up. Tough. Tough. Right when you get some momentum, Boogie Cousins with the and one. Let's go, Evan. Two quickest guys on the court matched up against each other there. No good from Yvonne. We haven't seen a lot from him scoring-wise tonight. A little surprising. That's good D. Good D by Terrell. And gets the board. Finds Evan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Boogie's a problem. He's a problem. And it's frustrating because he's not even on this team. They signed him in the video game, you know. Corner pocket, no good. Let's go, Terrell. Good find. Hang time. Adjusting Clayton Henry with the bucket. Didn't make a lot of progress here. What, did they outscore him by, I think, just like 2 points this quarter? 3? Maybe it's just me. I'm seeing ball on those. I don't know. I'm seeing ball on those. Bismack Biyombo had a really strong stretch in the playoffs with the Raptors a few years back. Got himself paid in Orlando. I think it was Orlando that paid him, right? I know he just came from Orlando, but I don't know if that's if it was Toronto right before that. But he got himself paid. Did not do much else though. 15-point deficit, folks. It is going to be very difficult to make this comeback. Good block. Is that Clayton with the block? Or CJ? Half-court heave! No good. 76-61. Oh, my goodness. I mean, 10 minutes is a lot of time, but that's tough. That's tough. Let's see the assist of the game. And one bucket. I think that was PJ Washington to Devontae Graham or Miles. I didn't see. All right. Not a good spot for New Mexico State right now. They are in quite the hole. He did not just snatch that. He didn't pin that or anything. He just snatched that ball. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a foul. I think it's one of those nights. I think that's safe to say at this point. It is one of those nights for the Aggies. Tough. Tough. That's all you can say. Tough. It's one of those. I think this is one of those mid-season rough patches the Aggies are going through. I want to say they're like for the last 5 games, 2-3. Still competing for a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. Again, I don't know why they're in the East. I didn't pick that. Good bucket. So, still in a good spot, but yeah, this isn't encouraging for the playoffs. Hopefully they can get into the postseason with a little bit more momentum than this. Good find. Good find. $16-point ball game, folks. Was not expecting this. Okay, Trev would have pulled up for 3 there. Also, I don't know what's up with that form. He like kicks out his leg a bit. That would have been catch and shoot 3 ball for Trev there in real life. I saw Pete Dinger, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, put out an article on Trev's days at New Mexico Military Institute, if y'all want to go check that out. Not on the Sun News page, but you can find him on Twitter. I forget the paper he writes for. I think he works for the school. NMMI. I don't know. I mean NMA. NMMA. Or is it NMMI? Sorry. I've been doing a lot of like high school stuff, so I'm getting confused with the NMAA. Let me see. But yeah, that was a good article if y'all want to go check that out. Peter Dindinger, sports information assistant at the New Mexico Military Institute. Okay, so he does actually work for them. Yeah. As I'm sure you guys know, Trev went the JUCO route. A couple JUCOs, but played really well over there. It was the leading scorer in JUCO for a while. Ended up going to Western Kentucky after that, and then very quickly made the switch to NMSU. I'm still working on a very long feature piece on Trev's whole journey from high school to JUCO to NMSU to hopefully the pros here. So it's taking me a while. I'm talking to a lot of sources. But the plan is to put that out a little bit closer to draft night, maybe a few weeks before it. But that is something I'm working on. That's sort of a long-term project. I like to have at least one long-term project always in the works, something for like maybe a 2 or 3 month thing. To me, those are the most fun articles to write. Is those like 3,000-4,000 word pieces. We can really tell a story. Pull up, got it. 14-point game. Good block. Trev racing. And one! Still got time, folks. Yeah, second half he's been on it. He's been on one. They needed him in this second half. 83-72. I saw Trev say he wants to get drafted by the Celtics if he could pick. Apparently that's his favorite team since he was young. Personally, I think they've got plenty of small forwards right now, but there are definitely other teams that could use them, you know? I know he has talked to the Wizards. I've always said I feel like that's a really good fit for him. With them having gotten rid of Otto Porter. Oh, we got a question. I'm so sorry, man. Again, I don't know why it's not popping up. Any news on any recruits signing with NM State? Says Jacob Mendoza. No news. There was a guy, Marco Morency, on Monday who announced that he chose Louisiana Monroe. NMSU was one of his final 3 picks or choices, and he didn't go with them. But that's all we got. I did put out an article. You can go ahead and search 2020-2021 Aggie Hoops roster. If you just Google that. That's complete up-to-date info on incoming transfers, possible waivers for guys like Clayton and AJ, returning players. Like, it lets you know everything about the roster, and it constantly updates. So when Jacob Tryon joined, I went ahead and I added that. When CJ Roberts joined, I added that. So y'all can go ahead and check that. But as of right now, no news. We'll see what happens. I apologize for missing your comment. I don't know if it's old or new, but for some reason it just doesn't pop up here on the screen. It's very, very frustrating. It's my fault. And just like that, it is a 7-point deficit. Oh, there we go. Sure. Okay, so you're still on your pool. I appreciate it. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Jacob Mendoza, shout out to you. Always happy to provide some extra coverage, man. Yeah, if y'all ever have any questions, you know where to find me. I'm here live every night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I just like to be as available as possible because I know you guys got questions. Aggie Nation, really dedicated fan base, and I have no problem answering y'all's questions whenever. No live stream tomorrow, though. I'm going to be on the road. I'm in San Antonio right now, visiting family, so I'll be heading back to Cruces tomorrow, but I'll get there late at night, so I will miss the live stream for tomorrow, but very next day we'll be back at it. 6 p.m. Mountain Time, the usual. 5-point game. The Aggies were down by 15 entering this quarter. Wow. Can they make a comeback? Or can they complete the comeback? It's just a 3-point deficit. That's insane. Another rip. AJ, gotta find Johnny. Oh. There it is. There it is, Jabari Rice. Is that 6 straight? 24 points for Jabari Rice, and it's just a 1-point game. Aggies were down by, I think, 15 entering this quarter. Wow. Yeah. I'm surprised they're just now calling a timeout. He probably should have done that a while ago. Insane. Jacob Mendoza. It sounds like a familiar name. Maybe from Twitter? Jacob Mendoza really rings a bell. I feel like maybe you follow me on Twitter. There are certain people who are pretty consistent with like commenting and liking videos, so I remember some names. I don't know. I might be thinking of Jordan Mendoza, the Centennial football player that just graduated. But either way, shout out for tuning in, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Those watching it live or playing this back. We got a 1-point ball game. Insane. Down by almost 20 at one point. Trev got it. And the Aggies are on top. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. No good. They are stone cold. Johnny finds AJ. 3-point game. Wow. This is insane. To almost outscore a team by 20 points in one quarter alone. They needed that. They needed that badly. This is crazy. Still a lot of time left. 2:38. Plenty of time. Terrell with the ball. Step back. He's gonna have to put it up. Ooh. One-point game, folks. Can the Aggies complete the comeback of the season? Honestly, easily. Oh no! Come on, AJ. D up. D up, AJ. No, no. Let's go. I don't know how much you can attribute that to AJ, but he was jumping all over the place. Tough layup by Terrell Brown. Tough layup. Man, I know y'all don't want me to pause it, but can we just admire the hustle by AJ? This man was was jumping all over the place. Look at this. Hey, he gets the results though. The clutch stop, and then Terrell Brown with a difficult layup, but makes it. Aggies up by 3 with 1:43 remaining, folks. Wild. Absolutely wild. All right, Cousins going back at him. Gets blocked by Johnny. Terrell with the ball. And he'll get free throws. Wow. Jacob says that's AJ's hustle in real life. Relentless. Honestly, I don't know why he keeps getting switched up and matched with these matched up with these big men. Like he's been having that all season here in this virtual season. But yeah, he was going at him. Clutch free throws here. One more. Wow. Are they really going to make like a 20-point comeback? Boogie with the ball. Spin move. He's going to have to put it up. Tough look. Good, solid, clean defense by the Aggies. It's been a lot of DeMarcus Cousins this quarter. Drop the controller. AJ going to the line. Trying to make it 3-possession game. He can push it up to 7 here. I'm not going to say that'd be the dagger, but that would make it pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. Look at the Hornets bench. They are frustrated. Wow. Aggies looking good. Just an insane comeback. Ooh. He's going to have to put it up. Wow, he's been ice cold. This guy has been still calling for the ball, though. Trev the other way. Gets blocked by Batum. That's a little surprising. Looks like that's it, though, folks. Got the 3 ball, but yeah. I don't want to say game just yet because they still got a timeout, but Aggies looking good. Aggies looking good. I'll have to see how much they came back from after this is over because I want to say it was like a 15-point game heading into this quarter. They were getting whooped. Terrell gets it. Good job. One more. No good. 5-point game. Still got a chance. Let's see, who's shooting the 3 ball? Monk, Batum, and Graham, I guess, are the 3 guys to watch out for. I see Monk on the court. Wow, no Devontae Graham on the court. That's surprising. He's probably their best 3-point shooter. Okay, Boogie needs to pass this up, man. Boogie needs to pass this up. Oh my gosh, phone's going crazy. We got an Amber Alert over here in this area. Hope everything's okay there. Again, I'm in San Antonio, so not in y'all's area. Just knowing the roster we had this year, we would have made some noise in the NCAA tournament. Hopefully this year works out. We're even more loaded. Says Jacob Mendoza. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. I was going to make the trip out to the NCAA tournament had they won the WAC, which obviously they were favorites for. I was really looking forward to it. I was for a brief moment, I was in the hotel room when Jans was talking to the team as soon as the news had broke in Vegas. Yeah, guys were hurt, man. Guys were hurt. The Aggies make an incredible comeback, 96-89. Let's take a quick look at how much they came back by. Yeah, it's real tough for the seniors. Hopefully guys like Clayton and AJ can come back. We're still waiting to see about that. But it's a tough situation. They're definitely going to have a lot of guys, though, coming back. Like Johnny McCants and Jabari Rice, to me, those are 2 all-WAC first-team guys. Evan Gilliard, I think, can get on to an all-WAC defensive team. Really gritty defender. Let's see. Aggies were down by 16 entering this quarter. And in the transfers, Mayan Kerr, Marcus Watson, those are two guys I think once they're eligible in the spring, hopefully, barring any changes, those guys are going to make a big impact. I think William McNair's in for a breakout season. Still plenty of optimism. Obviously, New Mexico State's head coach, Chris Jans, coming back after being connected to East Tennessee State. Yeah, still a lot of good things going on in Aggie land for sure. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box score before we get out of here. 18 points and 6 dimes for Terry Rozier. DeMarcus Cousins 6 for 2. I want to say he missed like 6 shots in that quarter alone. Devontae with 14. A lot of double-digit scores here. Yeah. But then Jabari Rice, 24 points, leading the charge and the comeback. Trevelyan Queen, 13 and a pair of threes for rebounds and assists. Yvonne gets a double-double. Good for him. He's been needing that double-double, man. It's been a while. He had a long streak and then had 3 games in a row here. But gets 10 and 11 here. Rest of the stats for y'all to see. 8 for Evan off the bench, which I think he had at halftime. Let's put this on mute while I go to the main menu, because as y'all know, I am not trying to get that copyright strike. And let's see who the Aggies play next. This next game will be Friday night, because again, I'll be on the road. I'll be heading back to Cruces tomorrow night, so no live stream tomorrow, but Friday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, they will be facing the Golden State Warriors. So I believe this is going to be a fully healthy squad. I want to say Steph and Clay are here with Wiggins. Yeah. Okay, so this is a really good Warriors team. Stephen Curry versus AJ Harris, Klay Thompson versus Jabari Rice, Andrew Wiggins versus Trevelyan Queen, Draymond Green versus Johnny McCants, and Kevon Looney versus Yvonne Adegochea. Now, for those who don't know, that is my team right there. I'm a Warriors fan. Should I wear a Warriors jersey Friday night? I don't want to openly root against the Aggies, but yeah, I might have to on that one, guys. Yep, that is Friday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching this one. If you want to go back and watch this full game, because it really was a crazy comeback, you can watch the full thing here on our YouTube channel. If you want to watch it right now, go to videos, and then right next to it is going to be a Dropbox, and you can go to live streams. In 24 hours, it will become just a regular upload, so you'll be able to see it on the just once you search up our channel name. You can find it there. Please leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Check out episode 2 of Stray Shooter, which just released this morning or this afternoon with Evan Gilliard. It is 25 minutes of really great content. He's breaking down game film. He's answering fan questions that you guys asked. We have a throwback video of him from the 8th grade. We have some crazy restaurants from Chicago, his hometown, that we get his reaction to. Just a lot of really cool stuff. So make sure to check that out and leave a like there as well if you could. I would really appreciate it, guys. This has been Justin Martinez, a.k.a. Jay the Sports Dude, and I will see you guys on Friday.